Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. This is Otaku Showboat. Today is Thursday, February 13th, 2020. If you're watching the VOD on YouTube, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and if you are so inclined, head on over to twitch.tv/Otaku Showboat to leave a follow to be notified when I go live Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays from 10 a.m. to approximately 1 p.m. US Eastern Time. You can do all of the social stuff in the links below the video, including supporting Pyandon's mods development at patreon.com/Pyandon and myself at patreon.com/OtakuShowboat. So, there were a few updates to the Pi Suite. Just a few that have been made since last time. Also, I will start off by saying thank you to Durig for the Twitch Prime sub that came in, I think, after the previous stream. So thank you so much for that. It doesn't, for some reason, it's not showing up on my events list on Streamlabs OBS, but it shows up on my Twitch. It's a thing. It's part of my account now. So we're at like seven subs and 7 sub points at the moment. That is the absolute highest it's been by a mile, by a lot. Yeah, yay. Thank you so much for all that, and thank you so much for all of the follows that have been coming in recently as well. So, several changes to balance and all that good stuff. In particular, I think the biggest thing that has changed with the Pi Suite in general is a pretty massive change to Megamines, actually, to Megamines and to drill heads. So Megamines now take a drill head category for fuel rather than needing strictly mega drill heads, uh, which was the biggest limiting factor to use them in the first place. They also, I think they're a little bit easier to make now. They come in a tech earlier on the Megamines, and they now have only 1 module slot rather than 5. That doesn't change too awfully much about them, though. Because their value mostly came with beacons anyway. Although the 5 slots did help a lot. Now they can take drill heads, as far as I can tell, and drill heads have several recipes with which you can make drill heads. So there's now several ways of making drill heads. Not all of which are the greatest. I think while the ones at the end have the highest output, I don't think I want to spend the like stainless steel that it requires and niobium. So I don't think I would want to go all the way to the end of that. But hey, options are great. But it does mean that now the basic recipe to make drill heads is it now has lower output by 1 than before. So instead of being 4 drill heads on the output, it's now 3. So that's great. That's fantastic. Also, I hate editor extensions. I just want to like throw this out there. I hate this mod. Why do I hate this mod? Because it uses the vanilla editor, which absolutely objectively sucks. Give me infinity mode back, please. I mean, I've updated it myself to work for me, but like for the love of God, infinity mode is so much better than this absolute garbage of a thing. Please. I just want the infinity mode stuff. I don't want any of the vanilla editor stuff. I just want the infinity mode stuff. That's all I need. That's all I want, and I don't want to go through all the extra stupidity of having to go through the vanilla editor to get that stuff. That's just how we'll begin today. Like, please God, no on editor extensions. Like, F that completely. It's garbage of a UI. Just because the vanilla editor as part of the Factorio base game is trash. Complete and utter garbage. I would rather take the UI of Infinity Mode over anything else. Anyway, uh, I need to do this first because I'm actually out of space for my bots to shove things, to shove empty, beautiful cages. They're just gonna keep accruing, by the way. I'm gonna have a whole bunch of stuff just full of cages. uh, just because the way this is currently designed, I need a sink for my cages, the excess cages, because they're sort of coming in here as well. But I'm getting these guys, these caged dogs, and I'm processing these caged dogs, and then I'm not actually sending the cages back to feed back into the caged dogs that I'm using over here. So that is the thing that I should probably think about doing. Maybe have a requester chest here that's doing this input priority. Yeah, that would be great. That would be great, actually. Yeah, we're gonna do that most likely. Give me a thingy. Where are my Yeah, roboports. I need these. So after doing this, the idea today is that I will be attempting to gain some grade 3 chromium processing. Yeah, and have that on my train network, because this is all part of the broader plan. All part of the broader plan of getting niobium. Like this is all part of attempting to get niobium. So we need chromium because we're going to want to, or need to, make drill heads for the actual niobium mines, which for some reason it's going to need both drill heads and the refined syngas. Because niobium. Because it's one of the most difficult things to actually mine in the Pi Suite. And you are going to actually grab all of the glorious cages. If I can find my glorious cages. Cage? How far do I have to scroll down for cages? Cages. Alright, I'm just gonna do cage. Show me cage. Cage empty. There you are. All the things. Bring them to me. And it will input priority these, so huzzah. Now we can empty out the things slowly but surely. There they go. There they go, all my minions. Okay, so we were doing this, which is glorious grade 3 processing of chromium. And what I was waiting on was all of the solid separators that I need. That I can't hold, apparently. I need a little bit of space in my inventory for this. How are the solid separators doing around here? Here they are. Oh, hey, we've got all the things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 73 of 5. 5. We'll make it an even 80. Yeah, 80 is what we'll carry around. I've got everything else, right? Yes, no, maybe? I think. Yes. What other infrastructure would be needed for this as well? The CO2, but just lack of inventory space right now. We'll get to that once I place down this initial setup, because we are going to need the setups on the limestone, the sand castings, and the CO2, which 583.4, that's going to be a little bit. That's going to be a bit. on the CO2. Oh, auto saving. That explains things. That explains a lot. Where's the It's not gonna list it for me, is it? No. We'll have to do this ye old-fashioned way. Where's my car? Vehicle! Right there. Right over here. The glorious vehicle. Oh. Oh, right. So, I'm remembering last time we ended off with the glorious Vat Brain. Also, Bottleneck has updated yet again. Bottleneck has updated yet again, so now we have different icons again for Bottleneck. Is there anything around here that's green? Yes, green for Go is I think also a little different than before, but now we've got orange instead of red. Orange with exclamation marks. But yeah, so Vat Brain. We've got a little blue science happening right now. Just a little bit of blue science happening right now. And of course, when I brought that up, like within minutes or within an hour or so, people were on the Discord, on the community Discord for the Pi Suite, being like, "Is this the intended way of getting blue science?" No. No, it is not. It's really slow, because it's supposed to be. Because it's supposed to be. Why would you put this in for the primary method of blue science? It's not. It's not the primary method. It's meant for a small trickle. To do things before you get the actual proper method set up. That is the point behind it. Also, why are you not, like, on? Oh, right, because I need to, like, bring a, I need to bring a tar extractor. Yeah, that'd be great. We could get this thing functional before we start building. That would be an idea. Actually have a, functioning mine. Oh, there's another. There's a dead, thingy. That's a kill to add to the list. Rocks. Out of my way, rocks. Also, you still haven't updated these sounds? I need to, like, get the, environment sounds even lower, or set master a little lower. So, between last time and this time, I have transitioned back to the official Steam version of Factorio. So previous to now, I was using a separate install on Factorio for V18, but now that some time has passed and the mods are basically all updated now, except for, like, a couple, I have done the full transition back to the Steam latest release build. And yeah, so we're doing that, so we can actually have the time accrue again on my playtime. You know, there's totally like 30, 40-ish hours not taken into account. I don't think it's that much, but yeah, there's some time there that's not been taken into account. I did run the game through Steam though, so I could do like easier snapshots, easier screenshots. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Through Steam, but outside of that, I don't really use Steam much for the features. outside of keeping a tally on my gameplay time. Alright, let's head on over, get this tar extraction going, because we conveniently have, very conveniently have, some tar right here. Like, right up here. Auto-saving. Oh, I need to... Right. So the settings change. Hello. Hope I've had a good week. Actually, yesterday I was not feeling too great. Still not quite feeling too great. My stomach's been doing, like, somersaults on me. Not like wanting to bring anything up. More so potentially the other option on that than getting it out the top. But yeah, I had a very poor night the other night. A little bit better last night, but still not feeling quite 100%. Took the day yesterday and rested. And by rest, I mean spent the day playing Black Desert Online, doing things. Doing things, as in sucking all of the troll blood on the planet. That's what I did yesterday. I spent hours sucking all the troll blood, all of it, on a character with 1,060 mastery gathering level. Yeah, it's great. Making the money with life skills, so I can invest it to make even more money. That is the plan right now. Make money to invest more money to make more money. Repeat. For infinity. Welcome to MMOs. Welcome to the gloriousness that is MMOs. I need to actually, run the pipe. Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great, actually running the pipe from here down. Yeah. There's an idea. This is, by the way, overkill. This is a bit more than what ooh, that is not what I want to do. I would like to keep that ghost as long as possible. Oh. Dang it! Yet again, something else I need to go back for. I need more undergrounds. Here, take some of these so I can get some undergrounds. Yeah, it's part of what's been going on with me lately, because I've been changing my diet. That's what I'm going to blame it on. Why I'm not feeling as great, especially with like in the intestinal area, because I've spent such a long time on really low carb ketogenic diet. Thank you so much for the follow. Because I spent like 2 years ish being on ketogenic, very low carb diet. Transitioning away means that there needs to be a period where the gut flora changes, and that can take months to adjust as you increase the amount of carbs that you consume. And what that means is some of that may start doing fermentation in the gut and start producing a lot of gases that you don't want in there, and just gurgle, 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 and all that. And some just doesn't even get processed because you don't have the proper gut flora. So it just passes straight through. But I am introducing more carbs in the form of fruits and vegetables not so much wheat carbs. Not as much like the wheat-based stuff, not the grains as much. I mean, I do get some grains, but not a ton. Not a ton. It's still low on those, but I am getting carbs in the form of oranges, bananas, like quarter of an apple, grapes or nectarines, that type of stuff. Anyway, I'm here for pipe to grounds. That's what I need. They're over here. They're over here. But it would help if the gas were to actually, escape. That's where problems come in. Is when the gas refuses to escape. And that's where you can start getting pain. And that's the type of thing I'm prone to getting, by the way, is this thing called a bowel blockage. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts a lot when that happens. I haven't had it in a really long time, but you know when you're having those type of problems. Anyway, let's actually, talk about the game and not such a disturbing topic. Let's not talk about pain. Ideally, it'll pass, but yeah. Anyway, stuffs. Yes, pipes. Finish bringing these pipes down and actually connect this all up, and we can watch this move, and I'll have actual ore to deal with. Yeah, it needs to be over here. There we go. Now this will operate, and it will ideally produce the a little bit more than what I need on the syngas. So, ta-da! Syngas. Glorious syngas. It will slowly feed into all this. I just, hate the vanilla fluid mechanics, especially as it comes to the fluid box sharing on the mining drills. It's quite inconsistent. Even if you do have sufficient amounts of the rate of fluid generation to properly feed this, it always seems like you need just a little bit more, just because of the mining drills refuse to operate unless they have a specific amount within them at any given time. It's like they've got their own internal container for fluid, and it will only operate if it has a specific amount in that container, regardless of how much per cycle gets used. It's really weird how it behaves. But anyway, we've now got chromium ore. We've now got the stuff, 5 yellow belts equivalent of the chromium coming in, approximately. Now we get to process this. Why did I close all the thingies? I don't know. I need to have this. This is convenient. Let's have this like sitting right here for folks, so folks can see, hey, this is what we're building right now. 15, huh? That's going to be 16, just as this is going to be 10 each, and this is going to be 76, and this is going to be 40. We round up around here to the nearest even number. Okay, let's look at this from a belt perspective, and that'll actually determine how many I need. that means it's 3. Is that 3 per 15? Yes, it is. Okay. And 6 will output less than a full yellow belt. Alright, that's fine by me. But if it's... Alright, that's going to be more than a lane. So I need to design this as several sets of 3. Yes, auto-saving. That'll be a line in, that'll be a line in. That is aligned. So that's 12, that means I need 1 more. Sadly. That is not aligned. That is aligned. Alright. So that is 15. On the dot. Alright. I was thinking 16, but no. Just, you know, the way that the belt throughput is operating here means that we have to do things this way. And of course, I will be designing just like this. So this is the copper setup. I will design exactly like this. I will design. I did this here with titanium. I did this with the lead setup. I've done this with the tin setup, except with the tin, it actually starts on the right and goes left. The copper starts on the left and goes right. It doesn't really matter. It's still similar in principle in how it's all been designed. We'll just go with that. Now the things like the glass, though, the glass is a little different because this was copy pasted from a previous save, and it doesn't have that many additional steps to it by comparison. In fact, this whole line of high pressure furnaces, when I do start doing additional processing of the glass, is going to get completely replaced by other buildings, and I think in the end it's a lot fewer furnaces once you do get further down in that processing chain. Alright, inserters. Yes, inserters would be great. You need like 2 each. On the inputs. For now. Yeah. Okay, that should be that. Note that once I do get into, like, Mark II and red belts, that, everything stays the same. Because Mark II in general tends to be about 2 times faster. I may need to adjust a little bit on sheer number of buildings. It might need to scale a little bit bigger, but in general, Mark II tends to be at ×2. Not always, not with all machines, unfortunately, but it's a decent enough transition. definitely if I used red belt into Mark 1 buildings, I would need to double the Mark 1 buildings, but I'll have access to the Mark 2 buildings by that point, I would imagine, ideally. Or I'd be close enough to having Circuit 2s that I could do that. Speaking of which, the advanced small parts will pretty much just be at Blah. Yes, at Blah. At the glorious Blah. They will be at stainless steel, which will be soon-ish. Alright, so I will need to have these thingies going. Try to keep things all aligned. He is late. Yes, Immortal is late. He missed absolutely everything. You've missed very little. I've just started. You missed. I got the tar mining started and going into the syngas. All right, this needs fuel. Yeah, this needs fuel. Is there fuel? Oh, hello, Cole. Hey. Hey, it's Cole. I don't need to bring in any outside source of fuel, solid fuels for this. I can just, go right across. It's cool. You also missed that I mentioned the, I mentioned the change made to the Megamines. Also, Bodos are now red science. Bodos are now red science, and Tufra are green. Are actually available, I think, now. I think I can actually make these at this point. Yeah. The DNA samples are now Logi packs instead of Pi packs. So I need to actually go back to the bus to adjust that. That is rather important. So we're picking up the Bodos tech. I have no idea what this is going to do, by the way, because it's a situation right now where I have access to the 0.6 spores recipe, and this is about to give me the 0.4 as well, and normally the 0.6 is supposed to replace the 0.4. Oops. I wonder what King would say if he was here. Probably, like, oops. Unfortunately, we do not have King Arthur or Pyadon here today, at this point in the stream anyway. We shall see if they magically appear at some point. Anyway, I need to go down to the Tufra Codex to change this from Pi Science Pack to green, and that will slowly but surely make that, and we will have our very first Tufra being made. Our first sets of Tufra. I should limit that a little bit, I think. Oh hey, it's Bodos. Bodos! I can make the building now. Okay, good. I'll need to set the building for that. Have I decided how I will mass produce aromatics? Not yet. I haven't even given any thought to aromatics, because it will be a little bit more difficult to do the Relesia algae method, cough cough, wink wink nudge nudge. It's going to be a little bit bigger of a setup if we want to do the bio-based aromatics these days because the recipe wasn't even remotely adjusted, I think, in terms of the required inputs on the Relesia in particular. So that would be a big build. Do I have any other tech I can just do now? No. Good. You there. You get to be Bodos. Where's the Bodos? There it is. Make me those. And let's see what that did to these things. So yeah, we still have repeats. There's a new-ish cellulose intermediary one for aromatics. So my thought, because this is now going to be a little bit more of a pain in the rear in terms of size, my thought on aromatics is probably just going to be that. Actually, maybe. Uh, yeah, that's probably going to be it. Do this, and use the naphtha to get aromatics. Use the BTX, uh, like for styrene, but it can be made into benzene, ethylene, aromatics itself. So, yeah.